Hi, today I'll be doing a detailed review of one of the most popular productivity tools in the world, Todoist. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by your to-do list, you've missed deadlines or struggled to stay organized, this might be the tool that you've been looking for. But the big question is Todoist the best organizer for 2026? In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know. A detailed overview, the main features, the pricing, the pros and cons, and finally a balanced verdict. So let's get started. What exactly is Todoist? Todoist is a cloud-based task management and productivity app designed to help individuals and teams organize their work and life in one central place. But here's what makes it interesting. It's built around simplicity. When you first land on the homepage, the message is clear. Capture tasks instantly, stay organized, and focus on what matters. And that's exactly what Todoist aims to do. At its core, Todoist is a digital to-do list, but it's much more powerful than a simple checklist app. One of its biggest strengths is how fast it is. You can add tasks using natural language. For example, you can type submit reports every Friday at 4 p.m. and Todoist automatically schedules it correctly. That reduces friction between thinking about something and actually planning it. What really stands out is that Todoist doesn't try to overwhelm you with complicated dashboards like some project management tools. It stays focused on what matters, getting things done. So let us talk about the main features of Todoist. First, task and project management. Everything in Todoist revolves around tasks. Each task can include due dates and deadlines, recurring schedules, priority levels, labels for categorization, subtasks for breaking work down, comments for collaboration, and file attachments. You can organize tasks into projects like work, personal, fitness, content creation, or anything you want. This makes it easy to separate different areas of your life. Then there's multiple views, list, board, and calendar. You're not just stuck with one way to look at your tasks. You can use list view for a clean traditional layout, board view for a Kanban style workflow, and calendar view to visualize deadlines over time. This flexibility is great because some people think in lists while others think visually. Smart scheduling and recurring tasks. Recurring tasks are extremely powerful here. You can set daily habits, weekly meetings, monthly reviews, and Todoist handles the repetition automatically. It also suggests scheduling options based on your workload, which helps you avoid overloading a single day. Then the AI assistant. Todoist now includes an AI-powered assistant. It can help break down big tasks into smaller subtasks. It can help suggest clearer task wording. It can help reschedule intelligently and organize your list faster. It's not overly aggressive or intrusive, but it adds a helpful layer of automation. Then there's collaboration and sharing. You can invite others into shared projects. This allows task assignments, comments, shared deadlines, and team coordination. For small teams and startups, this works very well. Then there's productivity tracking. It's one underrated feature. Todoist includes visual productivity trends so you can see how consistently you're completing tasks. It gamifies productivity slightly, encouraging you to stay on track. So what is the pricing like? There's a beginner plan where you can start for free. It costs you nothing and it gives you a limited account with some features. There's the pro plan at $5 per month per user, and there's the business plan at $8 per user per month. That's when it is billed yearly, but if you decide to do a monthly payment, the prices go slightly up. What are the pros and cons of using Todoist? First, the pros. Clean and minimal interface. It's easy to learn. There's cross-platform syncing, powerful recurring tasks, flexible organization with labels and filters, and good balance between personal and team use. What about the cons? The advanced project management features are limited, and the free version is somewhat restricted. It can feel simple for large corporate workflows. After considering all of this, here's the question. Is Todoist the best organizer for 2026? Well, the honest answer is, for most individuals, yes, it's one of the best. Todoist succeeds because it balances simplicity and power extremely well. However, if you want to manage complex corporate projects with heavy reporting needs, you might outgrow it. But for everyday organization and structured productivity, it's easily among the top contenders in 2026. And that's it on the review of Todoist. If you're looking to try other alternatives, you may explore Microsoft To Do, Notion, and Trello. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.